There you are.
Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to the SaxaVord Sessions. I'm Barry Nisbet.
I'm Peter Wood. It's brilliant to be here again, folks. We're trying out the new system again. We're absolutely relying on you folks at home to tell us that you can hear us and you can see us. There's Sheila Piper saying lovely scenery in her intro.
Hey, it works.
And Mary from Aberdeenshire. And we're getting loads of people joining already today, folks. So we're going to play a wee set of tunes and see how it goes. Oh, you're getting a hello, Barry. Hello to Sheila.
Hey, Sheila. How are you?
Did you see that? All right.
Yeah, a pretty bit over would be nice. Yeah, that's smashing. That's good.
There we go, folks. So, please share. Here's a wee set of Shetland marks just to get us going. Well, the first two are. Second one's James Scott Skinner, Davey's favourite. ADA, Barry, and we're off. Let us know how it's sounding, folks, and we'll take it from there, and we'll get some really nice videos for you today, too, to watch. So we're here for the next hour, and we'll explain how this new system's all working to you. As it is, it's the internet, and we are perfecting it.
Winning at the internet, Peter, are we?
Look at that.
Trying.
Can hear you loud and clear.
Very good, very good. This is good.
Remember to let us know where you are in the world, folks. We're dying to know where you are and what the weather's like, because it's dreich. That's a good Shetland word, Scottish word for dreich. It's raining and grey. Even Eli looked like he didn't want to come out today. There
He's
we go.
used to it.
Davy, there's a big hiss here. Some hissing. Now, there we go, folks. We're relying on your help here, folks, because Nell says, is anybody else having bother with the sound? Could it be my Wi-Fi? Didn't say that, Nell. Just tell us what's wrong so as we can try and work it out. Mary said yes, but I don't know what the yes means. So let us ken, folks, so as we can try and help it. Mary said yes again. Mary's saying a lot of yeses today. Folks, let us know how you're getting on at home and let us know how you're hearing this. Here is a wee video just now while we sort some bits and pieces out. We're going to tell you, mind as well, it's hissing. Yeah, it was hissing with us as well, Davey. So we'll sort that out. There was something going on here. So there we go. So here we go. Hopefully there'll be no hissing now, ladies and gentlemen. But here's a wee quick track. This is a quick track called Angus MacLeod. Let's have this, a wee dance band set, and then here you go. There we go. There we are, folks. A wee video to keep you going. So, yeah, we're sorting out, folks, what we're trying to sort out here is the live sound. No, when I play a video. I can a video sounding good because we can that. We're just trying to sort out the live sound because it's all different frequencies and all sorts of funny things going on with the internet that we are investigating to make it sound better. But we will get there and we'll nail this for you. Can you hear me all right now? I hope you can. That'll be good. What we'll try this time is get Barry to sing a wee song. Can you sing them a wee song? And I'll watch the comments.
Okay.
And see who's saying what.
Well, will we try a humorous song then, Peter? What do you think?
What are you going to do?
Should we do that Three Old Men for Gloops song?
Well, I've got that in video. If you want that,
I'll do a song that's not on the video.
Yeah, do one that was not a video. And then we'll take it from there. Right, and Davey thinks he's got my accordion as well. So, Barry, I'll hand out to you.
Okay. Okay, well, this is a song called Desert Wind I'm going to do just now for you. So here we go. This is one of mine. This is called Desert Wind. As I stood by the side of a lake without water, I could hear the wind whisper to me. It came from the north and it came from the east, and it moved in the shimmering trees. I steadied myself and prepared for the onslaught, my eyes closed as it rushed towards me. But it just blew right through me on its way to nowhere, heedless, remorseless and free. Bright o'er the desert, sun o'er the sky, this wind asks no questions, expects no reply. Aye, aye, aye. Salt blown, sand blown, a moment in time. Held in the desert, yet cast to the sky. Aye, aye, aye. Well, I walked many days to a town by the ocean, and I waltzed for a time on the beach, and a red sun would sink on the hazy horizon towards shores that were just out of reach. Caught between the wildness of earth and of water, I followed the path by the sea, and I questioned the birds that fed down by, just continued to feed. Bright o'er the desert, sun o'er the sky, this wind asks no questions, expects no reply. Aye, aye, aye. Salt blown, sand blown, a moment in time. Held in the desert, yet cast to the sky. Aye, aye, aye. In the place where the mountains rise sheer through the jungle, and a heavy surf breaks on the shore, through a garbage-strewn tarmac of raw noise and sulphur, a stream of humanity flows. And as the light fades and the crowd drifts away, I enter a garden of peace, where the woman who mixes the potion of wonder that makes every tongue clear to my ears, she says there are no answers if you ask the right questions, and she tops up my cup as she leaves. Bright on a desert, sun on the sky, this wind asks no questions, expects no reply. Aye, aye, aye. Salt blown, sand blown, a moment in time. held in the desert, yet cast to the sky. Aye, aye, aye. Cheers.
Eli. Mike, Eli, thank you. There we go. Thanks, Barry. That was brilliant. Right, it's fantastic to see all these comments coming in, and interesting that some folk are hearing it different to other folk. So I do it as internet the majority of the time, people, wherever you are, because some folk are hearing it muffled, some folk aren't. So we'll just have to hang in there and we'll do it. Fiona Paul says, there's nae hissing or whistling in Carnwath.
Is that a decree or is that... We're on the same... Aye, that's the one.
Anyway, utterly brilliant. Right, folks, so keep it going. We're going to play it along here today. Listen, the next wee video I'm going to play is you playing the fiddle.
Oh, great, yeah.
And it's a swing tune, Paris or something. How did that come about?
Oh, long story, Peter, yeah.
Go for it. Tell that folk at him.
I mean, this is one of my... I suppose my response to lockdown. This was still in the middle of lockdown, and I was trying to keep myself kind of interested in new projects. So I was kind of home recording for a flat in Glasgow. Mm-hmm. And this was Ross Lynch, who's a good pal of mine. He's a great jazz guitarist based in the kind of south of Glasgow as well.
Really?
And we decided to team up on a kind of remote split video. So
Afternoon, it's very kind of Stefan Grappelli sound going on here.
I love that stuff, though.
Really. So anyway, folks, here's a wee track for you, and we'll be back with you. Mind, keep your comments coming in. We want to hear from you, where you are in the world and that you're enjoying yourself. Cheers. Here we go. There we are, folks. Superb
I'll just
stuff.
give a shout out to Ross Lynch, who was playing guitar there with me. He's a good pal. I'll have to get back in touch. So that was Ross on guitar.
There we go.
He's on there, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Vesner sounds says it's sounding good. The thing is, what we're doing here, folks, is playing about trying to get the live sound sorted, okay? Now, Nell said maybe I should listen on the phone to Barry singing, but I did, and it was all right here, Nell, sorry. So I don't know if it's your reception or not. We've had a listen here and it's sounding okay. So let's try. Adeline says she likes the swing music. That's a local.
Cheers, Adeline. Yeah, absolutely.
As long as we can keep Adeline happy, we're doing fine.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the folk happy first.
Right, we'll try a wee set of tunes here and see what happens. Here's a couple of 2/4 pipe marches for you today. The first one is called The Spriggy Ivy, and the second one's called Millbank Cottage. So we'll play them for you and see how that sounds. Keep speaking to us, keep letting us ken roughly how it's sounding. Do bear in mind we're working on it to make it better and better experience for you at home, day by day. What's all my comments got now? Oh, there. There we go, folks. Lots of people saying it's sounding great now, so that's fantastic. I think we're cracking this, Davy. Thanks to Davy Sinton. He's nearly pooing out what hair he's got left over there. No, he's not. He's very calm. Davy Hunter, who I do the show with tonight as well, we're actually starting Tartan Tune tonight again. We've had a 2-month break. Dave, and you've got Davy Hunter to thank for the opening credits, all the nice scenes there. It was Davy that put all that together for me. He's a kind of tech wizard, and he's put together a wee ending for us for the show as well. But we've got, just a reminder, Tartan Tunes is on tonight at 8 o'clock tonight again. We've got a guest on with us that we're interviewing, a girl called Evie Waddle. Evie's a Gaelic singer, and she's been picked to be in the semi-finals for the BBC Traditional Musician of the Year. So we've got her coming on, so that is going to be fantastic. Davy says, as in Davy Hunter, who I trust immensely, says, vocals are good, are okay. Accordion sounding too much like an accordion for my liking. Guitar's spot on.
I mean,
he's being sarcastic, Davy.
It can sound like anything, that accordion.
Anyway, listen, folks. Davy Sinton says Davy Hunter is EQ'd to be more acoustic sounding. So there we go. And Sheila Piper says it's sounding great. Great, fantastic. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of this and get it better and better as we go along, because it's a great system for us to use, because we can see how your comments come in and know where you are. Nobody's really let us know where you are in the world today yet. I'd love to hear where you are. It was interesting doing a trial run at night time the other night, and there was lots of people from overseas joining us. And there's not so many on a Sunday afternoon, because it'll be the wrong time of day over there, won't it?
Well, Bonnie in Milwaukee will be 8 hours or something.
Ah, see, so there we go.
Breakfast session in Milwaukee.
Breakfast. Anyway, every time. Barry, I'm going to play a video that I found of you singing a song today.
Uh-oh. Dredging the internet for...
About the 3 men for Gloop. The other 3 men for Gloop.
I mean, there's been several men for Gloop, but this is about 3 fictional men for Gloop, I hasten to add.
Let's have a listen to... tell us a wee bit about that. Tell us what it is.
Probably best on...
Yeah, I think you explain it at the beginning of the video a wee bit. What's going on?
I forget which... I've done a few recordings of this. So
and do remember, folks, if you're interested in any albums or that Barry's available online, and I'll put some links up during this and some comments for you guys while we're doing this, because we got a wee bit of time. So enjoy this. It's in Shetland dialect with an nice English translation.
There are some proper explanations on there, I believe, if you're having trouble understanding the dialect.
So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. This is fun.
Cheers. Since we're in Cullivo, I'm going to play a local song. This is about the village of Gloop, which is about 2 miles in that direction. And the song is about getting the pits home, which is something that we tend to do here every August, once they've been cut and dried through the summer. So this is called 3 Old Men for Gloop. And if you're not a native Shetland speaker, I will try to provide some translations so that you can follow the story. 3 Old Men for Gloop. Three old men for Gloop, kid to get the pits in. 3 old men for Gloop, kid to get the pits in. That's 3 old men for the village of Gloop. Went to fetch home the solid fuel that they'd been cutting and drying all summer. 3 old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, gate to get the pits in. Three old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot. Gate to get the pits in. That's 2 or 3 people from the area, and there's no swear words in this song. 3 old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot. Gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same, for some kicked to me like we a dram. Gate to get the pits in. That's an old cassette player that's never been quite the same since somebody kicked it one night when they'd had a few drinks. 3 old men for Gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same, for some kicked to me like we a dram. gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked him he like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. Gate to get the pits in. That's Bob, the big black Shetland dog, and he's all muddy from the bog, and he's got a chewed off ear. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. Some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. Gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And an old Massey Ferguson that spluttered and toiled, a can of easy start and a drum of oil. Gate to get the pits in. That's my grandfather's tractor, which is in the sheds just in the hill here. And it's a 1949 Massey Ferguson, painted grey, and it generally travels with a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And an old Massey Ferguson that sputtered and toiled, a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil. Gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And an old Massey Ferguson that stuttered and toiled, a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil, and a Cullivo man with a cunty van, with a back full of shovels, traffic cones and a kiss of beer for when they got done. Gate to get the pits in. That's my very good friend David, who is generally seen, or often seen, driving a van for the council. And in the song, the back is full of shovels, traffic cones, and a case of finest McEwan's Export for when they get finished. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And an old Massey Ferguson that sputtered and toiled, a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil, and a Cullivo man with a cunty van, with a back full of shovels, traffic cones and a kiss of beer for when they got done. Gate to get the pits in. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player that's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And that old Massey Ferguson that sputtered and toiled, a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil, and a Cullivo man with a cunty van, with a back full of shovels, traffic cones and a kiss of beer for when they got done. A couple of planks and 'cause they did it to the stank, and 3 old women that helped it with the toilet, half been on about getting in the oil. Gate to get the pits in. That's a couple of planks, in case the tractor gets bogged in, which it will, and 3 old women that helped the work. And they went on and on about how it might be better in future years, advantageous even, if a new method of heating the house was installed for next year. 3 old men for gloop and a flask of soup, and 2 or 3 folk fair in the boot, and an old tip player it's never been the same. For some kicked to me like we had ran, and Bob, the big black Shetland dog, got her for the bug and we a showed our vlog. And an old Massey Ferguson that sputtered and toiled, a can of Easy Start and a drum of oil, and a Cullivo man with a cunty van, with a back full of shovels, traffic cones and a kiss of beer for when they got done. A couple of planks and 'cause they did it to the stank, 3 old women that helped it with the toilet, half been on and on about getting in the oil. Gate to get the pits in. And they weren't dry, oh dear. Cheers to you.
Barry. It's a great song, that.
Yeah, cheers. See, it's been a similar day when I recorded that video. It's kind of grey and drab through the windows of my porch at him.
I love that now. Your partner works for the pets business.
Yeah, that's right. We have a very different view on pets than we did when we were going to the hell with the Tusker.
That's great. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that, folks. That's a nice wee fun song for you today. With translations, which is even better. Right, we're going to have a wee tune. What are you fancying in the fiddle?
Well, I'm going to dedicate this tune to our Sessions and Sail kind of regulars. We've been sailing a tall ship around the west coast and playing tunes. And this is an Orkney tune that's become a bit of an anthem on board. So we're going to play a rousy tune.
All right.
Maggie Watson's Farewell to Blackhammer.
A rousing tune from Rousing.
A rousy tune.
But I like how Nell says she's clocked how you mean about no swearing in the song.
There's no swearing, don't worry.
No, it's just that word.
I often get asked about that. Folk go, ooh, when they hear Shetland words. Perfectly good.
Keep us going.
No,
I do, yeah. Yeah, well,
he'll ken this tune. This is an Orkney classic. 2, 3.
that's a cracker. Nice. It's got the Orkney dialect to it, hasn't it?
It
that
really
tune?
does, yeah. It's a classic
It's
Orkney
got
tune.
that. It goes nice and high.
Lovely, yeah, no, it's a lovely kind
Starts
of
high and comes away down low. We're just speaking because you've got Orkney connections.
Oh, I'm half Orkney, Peter.
Half
yeah,
Orkney,
no, half Orkney
yeah.
myself. Half Westry.
Yeah, because we were looking at maybe a wee trip to Westry,
See, that would be good.
which might be good fun. I think that would be good. There we go. Edna says she's fair enjoying it. Finally, what? To post a comment. Viola, we've seen your comments for weeks. I don't know. Maybe you haven't.
Feel free to comment more.
Yeah, keep commenting, keep
That's
commenting. This is the SaxaVord Sessions for the SaxaVord Spaceport. We are having great fun here today. I hope you are as well. Here is a wee set of tunes for my band this time. I said to Vi Todd, Vi's been watching. Last year we were down in Milnathort playing at a wee Cayley, which was a cracking Sunday afternoon Cayley she does, and it's great. Pinned, really nice wee old hall. And something interesting about the hall as well, a river flows underneath the hall. A burn goes right under the hall.
Okay.
And if you're quiet enough, apparently, when you're tidying up at night, you can hear it trickling along.
Lovely.
Eh?
Be a good one for the water diviners as well.
She was. Yeah, so there we go. So I said to Vi, I'll play this wee tune for her. This Davy Hunter again had the camera out of this one. This is a tune called Anything Doing, and it's the boys in the band at Milnathort Village Hall, or Toon Hall. I don't know. Is Milnathort a tune?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
It's a call.
Whatever. Vi will keep us right, I'm sure. Here we go. There we go. Do you feel like a wee dancer, Barry?
Oh, always, yeah.
Boys in Cullivo are good dancers. They could always dance in Cullivo.
There's a good tradition there, aye.
Yeah, absolutely. So, listen, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the show a wee bit. It's been fantastic playing for you today, and we're getting things sorted out. It's a kind of new format for you, but it's nice to let you see some videos and some of the scenery and things, because we are in Unst, but Barry and I both live in Yell, and there's a lot of scenery for Yell in there today as well. I forgot to say earlier on, see the very first video I played? There was some of the tall ships in there. There was tall ships, but one of them was the Dim Riv.
Yeah.
And you had that up at Sail Yell.
Sailing around the Voa Cullivo.
And it was lovely to see her with her sail up,
It was
wasn't it?
cracking to see her with the sail up. And a bunch of Vikings aboard, aye.
Because what is the Dim Riv? What would she be classed as? A Dim Riv?
It's just a replica, kind of a Probably a mini replica of a longship.
Ah, see that, eh? And somebody was telling me it's worth an incredible lot of money. If you had to rebuild it, it's insured for a lot of
Yeah,
money.
well, it would be. I mean, building a wooden boat's kind of a craft. It's a labour of love,
But
Archie Foundation, Rob.
oh yes, well we're still doing the Archie Foundation as well. We're doing that one away. So, but please, ladies and gentlemen, if you fancy one of Barry's albums, jump on. The address was there in Bandcamp, and things will get better and better at this new setup as we go along. We're just trying to progress with the times and make your viewing better and better at home. Make the shows more interesting. We've got away from having no electricity up here to being let loose.
Space age, literally.
Yeah. What was it? The new T-shirt said, from Viking ships to spaceships. But they're going to have to get that sorted out now because, they found the Bronze Age stuff. So, Bronze Age to Space Age. There we go. Anyway, here's a couple of jigs and a couple of reels, and we shall see you next week. Remember, 2:30, and if you're looking for something to do, Tartan Tunes is back on tonight at 8 o'clock with our guest, Evie Waddle. Thanks to Eli Matheson and Davy Sinton. Davy's having to put up with a lot for me, turning up with all these new systems all the time. He thinks Barry's easy to work with compared to me. Anyway, here we go, folks.
Cheers,
enjoy. Have a good week.
Take
care.
Cheers.
Take care. Hey, hi. Oh, no. We don't want that.
Piano tunes.
Piano. Sorry about that. We don't really want a brass band either, do we, Davey? That's too many sounds in my new accordion, folks, for me to play about with. Righty, here we go on A this time. 2, 3. we go, folks. Thank you very much for today. I really do hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Hope you've had a good time, folks. Cheers. Thanks for
And
listening.
try and tune in next week. And we are working on this for you. We'll get it better and better. We will take off. Take care. See?